Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal, and in this edition of Monday Money Mantra, where we talk about earning money online and generating a secondary income, we'll talk about how much money I make from YouTube. This is a question that's been on the minds of a few viewers, and I just want to clarify this. Last week, you may remember that I talked about how you cannot depend on ads for sustainable and scalable secondary income, especially in India. The same is also true for YouTube for many people. Of course, there are many successful YouTubers in India with millions of subscribers and so on, but those are all not examples, those are exceptions, right? There are many people who are struggling to find subscribers. Now, in my case, I joined in YouTube in 2014, I think 2014 December, because I wanted to upload my investor workshop videos. Since then, for many 2015, 16, 17, 18, I was 18, almost full of 18. I was probably not active at all. I was just making videos now and then. Only from the end of 2018, that is from October, November 2018, I've been active, like publishing every day on YouTube. So before I became really active, my subscriber base was like 2,500 or so. From 2,500, it has quickly grown to about 11,000 and picking up by about 1,000 subscribers a month. That's very normal growth. It's not great growth. So I will show, this is my YouTube analytics dashboard. You can see the watch time, the average view duration, views, etc. These are all not so important. That's what is important. So that is the estimated revenue in the last 28 days. That's about $115. Of course, this has been higher in the past, almost about $200 or so. Ads are seasonal sometimes. Ads can also, ads depend on the content, how many videos have become quickly popular and so on. I don't think any of my videos have got so quickly popular in the last 28 days or so than in the past. So that's probably the reason why the revenue has dropped. I don't care, but look, $115 is like 100. It's been like 100. Let's say $150 or so. That's nothing, right? I mean, maybe if I was a college student, and then I would say, okay, that's good money. This is peanuts for me. I don't, for the time and effort that's put in, this is nothing for me. Of course, you may argue I don't put in a lot of effort to make the videos. That's okay with me because the production value in my videos is extremely low. Well, that's arguable, but still there is some time and the discipline involved in putting videos every day. And in my opinion, this is a very small revenue. It's something. Of course, it will pay for some of my expenses and so on. My expenses are not many, but that's all fine. But in terms of, again, please recognize sustainability, scalability. Always look at that. Don't look at money, big money, that much money. That's how a poor man thinks. Is this sustainable? Look, I am doing videos like a madman every day. So for my channel, for the way I am making videos, this is not a sustainable income, because when I stop making videos, this income will gradually drop, subscriber counts will gradually drop and so on. Is it scalable? YouTube revenue is scalable for certain niches. Money is certain. Personal finance is one, but it's not scalable for everybody. It depends on what you are trying to do. You must, I must say, I must create financial porn. Like these mutual funds have got best mutual funds to invest in. And then these mutual funds have an 18% return. Best day to start an SIP, clearing Thursday. That kind of things I have to make, which I cannot make. I am making videos of my primary goal is to make videos which from my articles. Those are the base. And therefore, my goal is I want people to go to freefincal.com. I'm not here to become a YouTube star or anything like that. YouTube is not my primary visibility channel. It's only a secondary or even tertiary channel to get new people watching my videos. I've been reasonably successful in that. I'm not overtly successful, but that's fine. So, but if you want to be a dedicated YouTuber, and especially in this space, then in my opinion, you have to, if you want to become successful, you have to create irresponsible content. See, there is a difference between saying what is the best mutual fund to invest and what is the best restaurant in Chennai to eat in. There's a big difference. There's a the responsibility levels are very different, and I don't want to be an irresponsible guy. I know the mantra to create people. I mean, create videos that will make people come and watch the. I mean, I can always have a camera crew and all that. That's that's not what I'm interested in. So, for the level of work I put in, this is reasonable income, but it's also um, not too great. Now, the point I want to make here is that people do not understand how ads are ads. I mean, how one makes money with ads. It's people don't. You should not be asking questions like how many dollars will I get per 1,000 views, and so on. That is not the way ads work. Ads work on the basis of supply and demand. So I'll show you. So just scroll this down. So these are all the videos. These are some of my. These are the. This is in order of decreasing revenue. You can see. Are you suffering from small exposure syndrome? Like $4 total revenue since publication. All of these are total revenue there, and that's just sorry. Revenue in the last 28 days. All this adds up to this $115. So I'll show you an example of a particular single video. This is are you suffering from small exposure syndrome? The video is published on 6th April 2019, and you can see that immediately after publication the watch time grew, the number of views grew, and you can see the revenue there, right there. It just grew right there, and so you can see immediately most of the revenue comes here. So let me just click here. So you can see out of this $4.35, most of the revenue came on the day of publication, literally. So that is how YouTube works, because it's like when they see that a video is garnering views and many people are heading towards that, then the auction price for the ads will increase, and therefore when advertisers bid, then we get more money. We get more money for viewing, for impressions. We get more money for clicking on the people who click on the ads, and so on. Also, please recognize that my audience is also slightly intelligent compared to other YouTube channels, other even personal finance YouTube channels, because especially if audience who are watching all through my my videos, they will not click on the ads. First of all, most of them will have ad blockers on. That is the reason I would anticipate half of my audience have ad blockers on. The same people will also crib if I start charging for 100 rupees and so on. But that's life. You have to accept that. So many of them have ad blockers on. Of course, not all of them complain, but some of them do. But many of them do have ad blockers. So that is a loss of at least 40 to 50% revenue. And even people who want to support me with the ads, they will never click on any of the ads. They know that these are ads. And so you understand, right? As a revenue generator, you cannot depend too much on this. So don't start thinking, oh, this much money, Pattu is making that much money, this much. You just talking through your hat. I mean, many people have given me advice over the years. Oh, you should do your website like this. You lose views. You're losing that. They have no clue about analytics. I am looking at my analytics. I know what works and I know what doesn't. Ads, the way I am doing it, does not work. If you are looking at, maybe if you want to create cooking videos or things like I don't know what else. That's probably what will work. And you know what's the latest trend in YouTube? People will crib if I say. They are doing sari photo shoots. You know how many people are doing this? Somebody told me this. it's crazy, and that's kind of the the kind of niches that people watch. So it should be a niche where people watch again and again and again. People will not watch my videos again and again and again. Most personal finance videos people will not watch again and again. It's not that kind of content. So don't bank too much on YouTube ads. That's all I wanted to say in this video. That's a kind of rough estimate of the great amount of money, the millions that I make from YouTube. I'm sure you can. I'm sure this can be. I'm sure people who have got great production value, who edit their video, create content which is much more engaging, flashy, a lot of editing, put introduce on cue, introduce and letters here and so on, whatever it is. I'm sure the revenue will be more because the watch time will become higher. But please recognize that's not what I'm. My audience is not for the totally new guy. There are a lot of people making videos. Who's talking about risk in mutual funds? Who is talking about SIPs in mutual fund as much as I am? Nobody else, as far as I know. That is my niche, and if for that niche, this is the revenue I am. That is my fate. That's my fate. That's something that we have to accept. Many people will not have the maturity to understand this, but we have to accept that this is it and move on. So that's all I wanted to say. Don't depend too much on this. It's very niche dependent. You cannot change your niche just because it's earning less. That's stupidity. It won't last for long. So I'll catch you again in another edition of